The tour is going really well. It's been 13 shows, I think, with Avenged and with Disturbed. Some days have been really good and a great reaction because lots of people don't know our music, so that's why we're here doing shows that we're doing in front of a lot of people. Some days have been really good and other days have been kind of stiff, you know, quiet. But ultimately we've been in front of a lot of people and it's been a really good thing for us. So we're getting good feedback on social media and through our website and stuff. We have such a connection with our fans here, specifically in France, but mostly in Paris. But we have an email list, and we have 13,000 people signed up to our email just in the city of Paris, which is amazing. I don't know why. I don't think there's 13,000 people here for us tonight, but it would be amazing if there was. I mean, you never expect it to connect. You don't expect that the music is going to connect, but it did. And we're very, very glad that it did. The North Corridor is a pretty heavy record as far as it's melodic rock music, we call it. And I mean, I didn't know what was going to happen if people would get it or anything, but some of the tracks that I really, really love on this record are some of the ones that are harder to, I think, understand. They're a little more complicated, but that's the fun stuff for us. Of course, we want to progress too, and it's not just in the sense that you want your music to progress, but you also want your playing, your musicianship to progress as well. So you want to learn new things and incorporate that into music. I mean, we've written 100 songs at this point. It's getting difficult to, sometimes we have to listen and say, oh, I think that sounds like another song we wrote. So that gets a little bit hard. But Pete will never stop writing.
Okay.
So yeah, most of the time it starts with like a riff, a guitar riff, like maybe a chord progression or something, and then Pete, he'll always try to see if he can find a melody that fits that chord progression. And if he can't find a melody to it, then he has to change the guitar. He has to change the chord progression. So that's where it starts, and once he finds something that he likes, he brings it to us, and then we start to put a song together. Matt Cameron is one of my favorite drummers from Soundgarden. George Hurley was one of my early influences because he was such a different player, and that was like the kind of the post-punk time in the 80s. And that stuff came out before I was listening to music. I was just a little kid when that stuff came out, but I think that, you know, drummers that play in a genre but add something to it that's completely different than that genre, I like that. Hey, what's up? I am Sam from CHEVELLE, and you are watching United Rock Nations.